Boom! Hey guys, hope you are having an incredible day wherever you are around the world. My name is Alistar, 10 years in crypto, and today what I want to go through is the large cap altcoins, the bullish picks for 2021. If you guys are new here, what I do by far is keep the crypto noise outside of this channel for you guys and girls every single day. Subscribe if you enjoy this and turn on notifications to make sure you guys are in these trades to make life-changing money. Let's go on to the first one to start this, and it is Bitcoin by far. Now, Bitcoin is the most dominant in the cryptocurrency space by far. This is the one that everybody talks about. And as you guys can see in Bitcoin dominance at 61%, you guys and girls can see how bullish this actually is. Now, with that in mind comes the reasons to be in Bitcoin in general. So a lot of people have stated the price is to go to 100 to 300k this bull run. Now, from the position where I bought it in the bear market at around 4 to 7k, I can tell you guys this has had major exponential run-ups since then, and this is by far one of the most secure picks because it is leading the space in dominance where the other coins are named as a byproduct of the Bitcoin space. Bitcoin is the brand. Bitcoin is the original. Bitcoin is what people call the digital gold of tomorrow, and it is a storage of value by far in the cryptocurrency space. And most importantly, this actually spells a revolution for guys and girls out there like you and me, and it also means a revolution in very positive ways for the world. So this is where the decentralization of Bitcoin in general makes it very, very bullish as a future store of value for fiat, over fiat in general, and something that we need to look into in the very near future because of inflation of the currency and just having it centralized by far and able to print easily and frequently if they so choose. Now, one of the Twitter remarks I saw from somebody out there in the Twitter space was the US government just created more money in US dollars than the entire Bitcoin space's worth. Now, we're talking the whole crypto market cap, and the US printed money that was more than $1.7 trillion. So they printed more than the entire crypto space. That is absolutely crazy and absolutely incredible that people spend the time, people like you and me, spend time to hustle, to get money every single day, to be able to be financially okay to go to the next week where you have to hustle more and they can just print this money whenever they choose. It is crazy. And one person or one entity in control cannot continue to happen, but also the fact that it is centralized by far and we are facing worse deflation than ever. We need a viable solution. Now, question is Bitcoin this? For now, it is seen as a major class asset, and it is possible for it to reach a position where we do see this as the new currency of the world, and it already is actually. I'm pretty sure it's number 20 the last time, and that was in the bear market when I checked it out. It's probably more like the top 10. With that being said, where can we see this going to by far? What is my prediction? I am just going to be bearish when it comes to Bitcoin in general, and I'm just going to say it is going around the 100k to the 150k mark. Now, on the short term, as you guys know, I've given this to you guys in the Bitcoin videos, and it has been for an extended period of time, then 60 to 70, then 70 to 90, or the high 80s, and so on. Now, my prediction is around about 150k, where we start to see the tip in the favor of Bitcoin or in the favor of altcoins. And it's usually bearish in comparison to a lot of the assumptions that people are making. However, this is the first and most likely the only parabolic increase in coming up to the financial space, coming in fully into the space. So it may be very, very different in terms of future price action that could be involved with Bitcoin, which could spell a 2 times increase from my predicted high. Now, with that being said, I am going to give you guys and girls altcoins that allow you guys and girls to make great decisions that are capped to these coins. Each coin that has a large cap usually has some form of mid cap to large cap itself tied onto the altcoin in general. And we're going to go into a few that are tied with Bitcoin in general, and we're doing this all off the cuff, so I hope you guys and girls subscribe to the channel if you like the fact that I do this 100% non-scripted for you guys and girls. So the first one that I'll give is Bitcoin Cash. Now this is by far one that is very, very bullish, and it has exponential increases every time Bitcoin hits that high. So what I would be looking for is around the $100,000 mark to the $150,000 mark, and then altcoin season to start with this having a massive parabolic increase. And the reason I say that by far is because Bitcoin Cash has major parabolic increases just like the previous bull run, and that was at the time when it first came in. Now you guys can look into the fundamentals in general of this. It's electronic cash system that is supposed to fix a lot of the problems that Bitcoin has in general in terms of transaction fees, privacy, high transaction capacity, and be it faster than Bitcoin in general. This is a viable alternative, and again, looking at that position, but also another one that I want to give you guys and girls, and this is Litecoin. Now, Litecoin is by far what they call the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Now, you could argue that Bitcoin Cash could be this as well, and it is possible that this is. This has not had enough predictive price action because it's only been 10 years that the cryptocurrency space has existed. So only a decade of TA or technical analysis or previous price predictions, etc., it is very hard to actually say that this is the silver to the gold, but it is like that in terms of internet culture and globalized culture in general in the cryptocurrency space. So it is the silver to the gold to most people in the crypto space. Now, what does this mean? Usually, this means that when Bitcoin has an exponential increase, Litecoin is one to follow in very, very big ways. And as you guys can see here, we're coming up to this position of the $300 or so mark, coming up to that last resistance before the last resistance, and then price discovery. So this is a very bullish pick by far because, as you guys will know, Bitcoin has had a major price recovery, and we're coming into that position where Litecoin is following it as well as Bitcoin Cash, by the way. And to understand this on the level you guys need to, means to say that if gold goes forward, then silver will follow. Very, very odd, but that is the way the crypto space works. In terms of the culture and the understanding and price action, fully based on hype. Now, there is actually news coming from Litecoin, but we're going to leave that for another video. That is a choice for you guys and girls going forward. Litecoin is fixing the exact same things that Bitcoin has as problems, because as you guys and girls know, if you've watched the previous videos that I say, Bitcoin cannot be changed. It cannot be upgraded as a software in general. It just can't. It cannot be upgraded on the blockchain, and people have to be very, very careful when doing any form of change to Bitcoin. It is the fundamental base system of the blockchain space. And because its dominance in the blockchain space, or cryptocurrency in general, is so high, changing Bitcoin can actually cause instability in the whole market and actually cause all of these coins that we're going through to collapse. Yeah, absolutely collapse, and the whole cryptocurrency system in general. So, by far, we need Bitcoin to stay positive and to stay the same and hardly changing. The less changes, the better, because it keeps the system stable. Now, that's not to say that it can't have upgrades, but these upgrades need to be met with a lot of safety to make sure that the cryptocurrency space doesn't just go down the chute, right? So, like I said, very good alternative to Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin is exponentially increasing, you can see Litecoin increasing as well. And not to mention the fact that both of these coins have withstood the Bitcoin space in general for the last bull run and the last bear market. So they are very, very bullish for these reasons. And as you guys see, a good 6 years ago, starting at $1 plus, Litecoin has absolutely changed the game and come very, very far. Like I said, we could see this going up to the $300 level, and both of these following the grandfather Bitcoin. Okay, let's go on to the next one. The next one is one that we've covered so many times on this channel, and you guys can't see it because I have to type it in, or it's right there. It is Ethereum. Now, why is Ethereum so damn bullish? Is the question that a lot of you will be asking yourself. Ethereum is crazy because of the scaling system that it is going into with Ethereum 2. And Ethereum 2, like I've said in the previous channel, is absolutely bullish because it is fixing a lot of the scaling problems that Ethereum's first endeavors have led to now. There is a lot of problems that come with having a multitude dream that Ethereum has of unlocking a lot of value in smart contracts around the world, and pretty much trying to change that whole space, financial space of smart contracts, and converting everything into smart contracts rather than having them in paper contracts. So ETH2 by far is going to fix a lot of these scaling solutions and just allow things to be more sustainable, more secure, but also cheaper by far for the people who need this as the scaling solution. So the ETH2 vision, real quick, is grow Ethereum till it's powerful enough to help all of humanity. So it is a very, very big dream that they have. And by far, I can tell you guys to check out the video that I've put. It will put everything in context for you guys and girls who want to know in Ethereum in depth. So that also concludes that this will go to $10,000 very, very soon. Like I said, going to around $10,000 in the long term, and a good $2,000 to $2,500 in the very short term means you guys and girls need to check out Ethereum Classic. Now, Ethereum Classic is an off version of Ethereum. It is a fork, and it has been around for an extended period of time as the first fork of Ethereum in general. Now, as you guys can see, it is lagging in comparison to Ethereum in price action. However, it is going to follow it in some point at some future, particularly when we see the parabolic increase to the $2,500 to $5,000 level. Now, this is when the bullish follow-through comes for Ethereum in general, and we always see in previous bull runs towards now that Ethereum Classic follows suit with an exponential increase on Ethereum. So if you guys and girls are finding these way too expensive, then this is a very good viable solution if you guys are wanting to hold Ethereum for the long run to get that exponential growth, but you can't afford it. Then a great alternative is ETC. Now, ETC, as you guys can see, it can go up to the very high levels past this very strong resistance point over here and over here. So when it passes that $20 mark and also passes that $30 or so mark just below, we could see it going to the 40, and then we could see it going to the higher points of price discovery for Ethereum Classic. Now, I could see this in the long run realistically reaching the 50, more like the $100 level for Ethereum Classic, especially if Ethereum hits that $10,000 mark. And it is not a difficult thing to really see. It has the capacity to do this. It has the security backing it as a great fork of Ethereum, which actually fixes a lot of the problems of Ethereum, which I'll let you guys and girls look into. Now, with that being said, a very, very good position to be in for Ethereum Classic. And I could see this hitting exponential increases very, very soon. So, next part of this is the third coin that I'm going to bring up for this before I give you guys and girls the special pick that I did not mention at the start of this video. You guys and girls are going to get the ability to have access to a coin that will 1000x. This is an NFT secret pick that I want to share with you guys and girls at the end of this video, so stick into that. But before we go into that, let's go into the third pick, YFI. Now, Yearn Finance by far is taking the cryptocurrency space to very new highs, and by far you could see that something like Yearn Finance is very undervalued in a comparative of Bitcoin. Now, if I was choosing the right one that would follow Bitcoin to follow Yearn Finance, or what Bitcoin actually has following it, I would say most of the crypto space, but I would also say Yearn Finance in terms of price action. Now, why is that? During the first part of the exponential increase of Yearn Finance and also Bitcoin, the exponential increase of Bitcoin had led to Yearn Finance pretty much matching this price action dollar for dollar, and we can see that here with the all-time high price that it had at the $51,000 mark. Now, this was not the first time that Yearn Finance has actually done this, and the fact that it has gone to this exponential position of an increase in the space really shows the ability for Yearn Finance to really go to these exponential highs. Not only this, it is met with a 36,000 max supply in circulation, and it is very, very, very bullish because of the fundamentals that go to the whole decentralized finance investors space, and also allows them to maximize profits from yield farming automatically and autonomically. So it is absolutely huge, and they have off sectors of YFI, which is what we're going to go into in the very short moment. But first, let's go into where we could see Yearn Finance. Now, Yearn Finance has had a very nice kickback in its price, and we could see it going back up to the 50K mark again, to the all-time high, and also up to the higher levels of this if Bitcoin goes up to these 70 to 80K marks. Now, this is because YFI in general is a very big stand-up project for the DeFi space in general, and is leading them in the decentralized finance space. So investors are torn with whether to go into Bitcoin or Yearn Finance in general, and this has been a very, very huge thing going forward in this space. So we could see this in a very, very big trajectory upward, going to the 2+ market cap percentage ratio and going to the $2 billion market cap. What does this mean? As you guys know, following Bitcoin by far to the 70K to the 90K to the 100K mark. Okay, so with that being said, where can we see this in general going in the future, and if it is too expensive, where can I get an alternative? Now, I would look no further by far than YFI 2. Now, YFI 2 has literally disappeared to being DeFi money. And this is all part of the cryptocurrency space, and it's known as YFI 2 as DeFi money because it is the popular fork of the decentralized DeFi indicator, which is YFI. Now, YFI 2 has different upgrades, as is these other very bullish picks like Ethereum Classic and Litecoin, etc., which technologically advances the previous coin that it was the fork of. And as you guys know, for something like DeFi 2, something like DeFi, this is a very, very important thing because this talks about the financial space, and everybody has very big needs in the financial space for speed, security, and availability, efficiency, etc. So, and yield, of course, getting something from your hard-earned money in investing. That's where staking comes in, etc. But for this, it allows the product to enhance the returns for investors who invest in YFI. And with that being said, it is something that I want you guys and girls to check out. Always do your own research, which is why I'm skipping this for time for you guys and girls. I hope you appreciate it, but it's just as easy as going to CoinMarketCap. Now, where can we see this going? When YFI finally catches up to the price of Bitcoin, and we see exponential rises in both, then, or any news in general for YFI, then we could see this easily going to that all-time high price. Now, this is because there are only two resistance points standing in the way. One is at the $5,000 mark, the second one just above that $5,000 mark, but somewhere in between here is that one resistance level which I would count for you guys and girls, because chances are if we get it to this position, it is going to exponentially increase, especially since this has sideways action for a very extended period of time, which usually means this needs to have a parabolic increase because it has been going sideways way too long. With no price action means that there is a spring inward and a very big chance of a parabolic increase to the upside. So, we can see YFI going into price discovery, and realistically, when YFI 2 gets to that 70, I would say about 90 to 100k mark, you could see this easily going to that euphoric stage of the $10,000 mark. Now, with that being said, is the last pick that I'm going to share with you guys, and that is a secret pick that you guys and girls need to go into. But before we do that, let's go into the trading group in general and go into these very, very, very bullish picks for what has happened in the cryptocurrency space today. It has been an absolutely crazy bullish day in the crypto space, and we have been trading all kinds of volatility in the Binance market by far, but also on these other exchanges. If I'm to list to you guys and girls some of the picks that we had, look no further than the highest ranked 24-hour changes in the cryptocurrency space. We have had all of these posted in the trading group. The top market cap coins in the 24-hour change posted in this trading group, which means by far life-changing money, and even more than what is shown here, because the majority of these have actually retraced from their high of around 100% plus. So that includes the news that absolutely changes the cryptocurrency space. Some of these include ones here, but also ones that haven't been shown here. We got Engine, we got Anchor, we got Rose, we got Acro, CHZ, T-Fuel, and Theta with huge gains. SKL, Kava, Matic, Zilliqa, CHR, etc. Sushi. I could just keep going for you guys and girls. Life-changing money isn't as difficult as you guys would think it is in the cryptocurrency space. You just need to know that you can trust the person in front of you giving you this information, and you guys can easily just check out the channel. I've been 100% correct with the majority of the predictions that I've made, especially in the first videos. Check those out. So that opens me up to the cryptocurrency trading group, which is where we do all of these. You can make life-changing money in cryptocurrency, and like I said, don't look at my words, look at my actions in the cryptocurrency channels in general, and you guys will get the year membership with 24/7 trading, daily chart setups, and to become a pro with this, you guys will also receive a free gift with the ability that you guys already have to be the most profitable in the crypto space, because I give these to early than everybody else. So I give the trading setups that you guys are seeing here to you guys early, so you get in before everybody else. Life-changing money for you guys and girls. Truth, and this is something we are doing in real time. Now, not only that, you guys get the trading group, daily chart setups, you can become a pro, and you get the free gift. Now, the free gift is the bonus gift of a few free coins that are skyrocketing now, and you can learn while you earn. The group will pay for itself in a few trades because we get you guys in the most profitable every single day. I hope you guys and girls in the trading group are absolutely killing it, and I know you are. Let's go on to the secret pick that I must give you guys to end this video, and this is an NFT pick called Bonk. Now, Bonk is a very new coin that is on the Uniswap exchange, and it is very, very, very bullish for the key simple facts. We are right now in collectibles and NFTs being the hot word in crypto by far. You guys can see here the total supply and max supply of this coin, Bonk, is 3 million. Now, with that being said, it is not only that makes it bullish. As you guys can see, the parabolic increases of coins that have very low circulating supply and max supply and total supply usually means an exponential increase as soon as money hits this market, because they can have a very, very low market cap that increases a little bit and absolutely skyrocket in its price because of the lack of supply that this has. As you guys saw with YFI, this is exactly why this can easily keep up with Bitcoin in US dollar value, because it has a very, very low supply of 36,000 YFI. So in the exact same way, we could see this parabolically going up very, very quickly because this only has 3 million coins. Now, the issue is by far that it is only exchanged on Uniswap, and that is something that not a lot of people go to. Now, this is the only one that I would actually trust here, because that confidence level being moderate on who is not a positive thing at all. But please feel free to leave your comments on if who is a scam or not in the comment section below. Remember, the lack of volume in most exchanges usually means it is a scam exchange. As you guys can see here, it is 95% volume in Uniswap and 0% in Who. So that is very, very bearish for an exchange like that, but very, very bullish in general for something like Bonk. It is so undervalued, it is crazy. And if we are looking more in depth on this, as I know you guys want me to go on, it is NFT and collectibles. It exists on the Uniswap network, and not only that, it is Bonk Token, which allows people by far to WTF. No, it allows people to stake Bonk, and it's also tradable here, as well as allowing you to create NFTs, etc. So you guys can see that you get a type of exchange from the Bonk token, and Bonk is a decentralized ERC20 created on the Ethereum network, a utility token that can be used to create NFTs. Like I gave you guys in the previous video, IOTX was absolutely bullish because it allowed you to create NFTs as well. And just like the gold digger and the person who gave them the shovels, the person who gave the gold digger the shovels was always the ones who made the most money. So in the same way, to have something that creates NFTs is so crazy bullish, it's ridiculous. So there's a 1% fee on all transfers and a withdrawal fee of 9%. Who are staking, so there is no guaranteed return, but those staking benefit the more transactions on the network. So this is very, very early stages right now, but I could see this easily going to parabolic levels as it is right now. I mean, this started at 35 cents, did the parabola up, has had a retrace, and we could see this going easily to the 70 to 90 cent mark to the dollar and absolutely skyrocketing past there. So I could see this going to the very, very high levels, get this, of $100 to $1,000. Let me say that again, $100 to $1,000. This is only 50 cents right now. And I could see this going easily to $100 to $1,000 because, depending on how much money goes into this coin, because of the low total supply, max supply, and circulating supply, it becomes a very, very easy pick for somebody to spike the levels of this exponentially and continually take profit from something like this because the market cap doesn't have to change too much. Not only that, like I said, NFTs are the very, very bullish thing in the cryptocurrency space, which means that Bonk will see an exponential increase by far for the fact that it is just an NFT. For just that fact. Okay, so that is the bullish pick that I want to give you guys. And like I said, man, retrace levels. The highs over here at the $+ mark are so undervalued, it's crazy. But one of the things that will be dragging it down is the fact that you can only get it on Uniswap with WETH. Okay, so that is pretty much it for this. I spoke to you before about this, but you guys and girls can join the cryptocurrency trading group, taking no losses, learning to be a pro, getting exponential gains like crazy in the cryptocurrency market. And if you guys enjoyed this, then please tell me what you guys think about the Bonk token in general. Is it underpriced? Can it reverse? What is going on with it? Love hearing your guys' comments in the comment section. I do my best to get back to you guys and girls, and I hope you guys enjoyed this cryptocurrency all-star crypto video. If you did, subscribe, make sure you hit that like button before you leave, and make sure you are checking out these different videos in the cryptocurrency market to make life-changing money. And just a secret between you and me, some of these, if not a lot of them, have actually not gone off yet. So you can trust in someone like me who takes the noise out of the space. I never shill anything. I love being 100% real with you guys. I love hearing your comments. I will catch you guys for the next one tomorrow.